Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Selena Gomez and Chris Evans are reportedly inserting out as soon as greater, and some human beings consider the timing as fishy. We will damage it all down for you. But in the previous than we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for large updates. Let's dive into the video. Selena Gomez and Chris Evans, whose tumultuous love story received right here and in 2021, are flourishing their friendship, in accordance to new critiques from TMZ. Chris reportedly drove to Gomez's house to preserve out with unique friends for an hour of darkness on Tuesday night. Gomez's boyfriend, Abel Tesfaye, aka The Weeknd, is at present on tour, and was once as soon as now not area of the group hangout. Photos exhibiting Gomez and her bodyguard coming into her Los Angeles domestic had been accompanied by means of capacity of higher photos of Chris Evans' white G-Wagon parked outside, and sources informed TMZ he entered the house and spent severe hours indoors with Gomez and special mutual friends. Fans of every Gomez and Bieber had mixed reactions to the news. Is there a hazard of romance between the exes? Is Gomez drumming up buzz for her new single Shedding Wednesday? Or is this clearly a fantastic sign that exes can come to be pals again, given enough time? Gomez these days underwent kidney transplant surgery, which TMZ says was once as soon as the set-off for her reconnecting with Bieber as friends. They've been speaking first reconnecting spherical the time Selena brought she'd exceeded through a kidney transplant, alternatively it is all copacetic, TMZ reports. Gomez steered followers in 2015 that she used to be as soon as scuffling with the autoimmune sickness lupus, which has led to endless health issues for the younger singer and the eventual kidney transplant. Gomez has been relationship The Weeknd given that January of this year, and they even reportedly moved in together. If she and Bieber are spending time at the same time again, humans must no longer get their hopes up of a numbered Jelena romance rekindling. It virtually seems like Bieber's present-day single, Friends, used to be hinting more at his actual existence than followers had earlier than thought. Representatives for Chris and Gomez did now not straight away reply to insiders' requests for comment. Selena Gomez claimed she professional emotional abuse in the direction of her relationship with ex-Justin Bieber. It's risky to continue to be in a sufferer mentality. And I'm now not being disrespectful. I do right. I used to be a sufferer to positive abuse, the Lose You to Love Me singer referred to in a new interview with NPR's Weekend Edition Sunday. Gomez, 27, clarified that she supposed emotional abuse, and added, I count on that it's some aspect that I had to stumble on a way to apprehend it as an adult. And I had to apprehend the preferences I used to be making. The pop large identify referred to she doesn't wish to spend the rest of my life speaking about this on the other hand, is really proud that I can say I journey the strongest I've ever felt, and I've positioned a way to honestly stroll via it with as a complete lot grace as possible. Gomez has channeled a lousy lot of her heartbreak into her new album Rare, which the singer noted she felt like she desired to do due to the reality she didn't get a respectful closure. I had every day that, then again I'd be conscious if I desired some way to definitely say a few things that I want I had said, she explained, together with that Lose You to Love Me is not a hateful song. It's a tune that is saying I had some elements stunning, and I would in no way deny that it wasn't that, she continued. It used to be very hard and I'm at ease, it's over. And I felt like this used to be a wonderful way to without a doubt say, you know, it's done, and I apprehend that, and I admire that, and now right here I am stepping into a complete distinctive chapter. Gomez and Chris dated off and on the grounds that 2010, then again reduced up for correct in March 2018. 4 months later, the sorry singer started courting Selena Gomez, whom he then married in September 2018. The couple tied the knot as soon as greater in a second non-secular wedding ceremony in September 2019. Gomez knowledgeable NPR why she decided to speak up increased about the trials and tribulations of my life. Due to the truth, people have been already going to narrate that for me. I wasn't going to have a want due to the truth of how shortly the total lot strikes now, she added. And most of the time, yes, it's now no longer true, or it's an embellished mannequin of what the fact is. I select Take Look at Her Now, a tune Gomez sings in the one-third manner woman about a girl who dodged a bullet after her first love cheated on her. In case you were the Tumblr teen who additionally managed the Evans Gomez stan account in the early 2010s, a quick history. Selena, Canadian songbird, and Gomez, a Disney creation, began relationship when they had been teenagers. It was once as on again, and off again as relationships get. Bieber informed ID Journal in 2015, you have the world who's loving you, however it's no longer like they comprehend my heart, they don't recognize me. So when I discovered that love, I used to be simply like, whoa, I desire to maintain on to this. And I simply put the whole lot into it, and in actuality there's simply no maintaining back. You're simply like, this love feels so good. He additionally counseled that he strayed whilst on tour. The traces from Gomez's different single lose you that are honestly sticking out to people are. Then you tore me down and now it's displaying in 2 months. You changed us like it used to be easy. This is a tremendously apparent Bieber reference as well. He commenced dating and NBSP Hailey Baldwin very publicly around June 2018, a couple months after his and Gomez's last breakup. He married first Earl Baldwin of Bewdley that September and simply held a large wedding ceremony occasion in South Carolina closing month. It appeared like a senior prom. He even wore boat shoes at one point. The less obviously referential strains that nevertheless stuck out to me too were sang off key in my refrain cause it wasn't yours. Maybe it's a metaphor. Gomez and Bieber by no means did launch to music together, but it sounds like the ghoulish aspect a model of him would do. Chris has said he's been working on himself, which is great. However, singing out of tune on any other person's music is precisely the kind of aspect a narcissist with twerp Y instincts would pull. Bless my son's little heart. In the interview with Seacrest, Gomez surely does sound like she's reached some form of functioning moksha. Gomez has lengthy been a persuasive communicator, however there was once a calmness about her, whilst she answered his questions. She cited how she wrote the songs, whilst underwater from the relationship, however waited to launch them till she was once on impenetrable ground. I wrote this music over a year ago, lose you to love me, she said. And it's like, I sense absolutely special from when I wrote it, so it's such an fascinating feeling. It's additionally extra lovely for me due to the fact I'd be aware of precisely the place I was once when I wrote it, and how I felt. Yeah, I think, I'm clearly grateful too due to the fact I've clearly skilled that a million instances before, she continued, talking about the grist for the rumor mill that the music conjured. And that's the unlucky phase about what I do. So it's all very actual to me, and I'm positive it's simply leisure for different people. However, I assume I had end up numb to it, and it would be dull of me if I didn't renown what I had felt due to the fact it would be inauthentic, and that's the whole lot I declare to be in due. I recognize there are lots of people, guys and women, who have felt this feeling, she continued, and it's extraordinarily real, and on pinnacle of the social media and everything, it doesn't count, if you're in my role, or if you're in someone's due to the fact you're usually going to come what may locate this bad space. It's simply that's why I have to be careful, and I simply have to take steps returned, and simply center of attention on what I'm doing, and no one else. In the end, she arrives here, like one may arrive after very productive years of therapy. I mean, it's all the feelings, right? It's the whole lot from completely happy and emotional to simply realizing it and being frustrated. I simply desire to validate all of these emotions due to the fact they have been extraordinarily actual to me. And also, it took me a lengthy time to get through it, however now it's fine. I'm smiling. I sense great. Maybe now, we, as a culture, can launch ourselves from the samsara of these children and be free, finally too. Even although Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber nonetheless have not demonstrated that their relationship again, it is for sure the truth. They ride bikes together, go on lavish journeys to candy shops, put on every other's dirty, sweaty clothes, the writing's on the wall. And that writing says, for anything reason. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer forget about to subscribe, and flip on the notification bell to see our company employer new day updates. Thanks for watching. Take a look at her now. A tune Gomez sings in the 1/3.